So I'm part of a group of MBA hires. I came straight out of business school. My background prior to business school was a social worker. So very non-traditional, always had a lot of enthusiasm and energy around technology. I recognize how it infiltrates so many different aspects of all of our lives. So for me, went to business school, loved it. Every interaction I had with folks from Microsoft has been nothing but positive. That's what really got me excited about the potential to work here. And I've been here since July. I'm part of the mock program. And in my first year, it's a lot around development and getting into role and hopefully driving success moving into like my second year post graduation.
What is it? What do these kids need to know about technology and how it might influence them?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's a matter of really understanding how technology really does infiltrate every aspect of our lives. And even for someone like myself who may have shied away from a career in technology as a female, as a minority myself, it's really open to all. It's something that we may even take for granted, but the potential is there. And having that chance to learn what technology really is and all the different roles here at Microsoft, like specifically that are tech based without necessarily having to be the one doing all of the software engineering or the coding. The role that I have isn't super technical, but I am part of this giant ecosystem and I recognize the value, and I'm hoping to impart that to students who may think it's not for them, because that isn't always the case. It's about having those conversations to understand what are the various areas in technology that you can maybe find your joy and passion in.
Why is a day like this so important?
Sure. I think it's really important to expose different groups of students to a company like Microsoft, where you may think like, oh, I'm used to using PowerPoint or Microsoft Office or other products that we have. But are there folks there that look like me that, is there this possibility that I could maybe one day find myself at Microsoft? So I think that exposure, a lot of times it's about tapping into different pools of potential candidates that may or may not think that working at Microsoft is something that they could see in their future. As a high school student, I don't think I had this idea, but it's about that exposure and bringing different resources and showing, especially like minority students who may or may not have all of the opportunity to explore a different career or a career in technology or Microsoft specifically. So events like this are really great about drawing that awareness and getting kids excited about the possibility of working for an awesome place like Microsoft.
Are you doing the speed mentoring? What are you doing today?
So I've been part of the speed mentoring, moving around. I had one-on-one sessions. I had small group mentoring opportunities. Just been floating wherever I can get in and tell my story and let students know. Even myself, I might have doubted that this would be for me, but here's what I've been able to accomplish since coming on board, and how Microsoft really values diversity and inclusion and all of the programs and opportunities that are available to make that a possibility. Never limit yourself. Never think, oh, this career or this job or this opportunity isn't for me. Take the time to ask some questions, meet with people, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. You just never know who you can come across in life, and the questions that you can have answers to if you stay, if you remain too shy or too timid to put yourself out there. Easier said than done, but definitely don't limit yourself, and don't count yourself out of an opportunity because you just don't think it's for you. Ask the questions, meet the people, and be curious. Remain curious. So that would be that.